Love, love, love. Hey, y'all.
Hey, guys.
Hey, y'all. That's my people, right?
Yep.
My loves. Hi, y'all. Missed y'all. Hey, everybody. So we're on my Facebook. We're on Keisha's Facebook. You're going to see us talking right here. You're going to see us talking right here. And you're going to see us talking
And right
here.
over there.
Because that's what we do. Like, if you're going to do it, play full out. Hey, Patty. Hey, Patty. Hey, Anika. Hey, I love you guys too. Hey, Luther in the house.
What's up?
Yes, Carol. Hey. It's been so long. So listen, in order to get you guys at a decent hour,
Right.
we had to come on at a banana hour.
It is 2:14 a.m. here in Barcelona.
2:14 a.m. and we're in this cute little quaint Airbnb.
Yes.
We gave up luxury 2 days ago. So we left our luxury hotel where in
But
our
this
suite.
is kind of looks.
No, this is nice. In our suite earlier in Barcelona, we had a jacuzzi
Huge
tub
jacuzzi tub, a
that could
sauna.
sit like 5 people, and we had a sauna. Like, I've got a lot of things in my room, but we had a sauna. Like, walk in, lay down in the sauna, sweat. It had the black rocks in it where you can make it steam. So super excited.
Right.
So we thought that we'd have an amazing conversation. You know, I've watched this woman do 3 forms of art phenomenally. She is one of the most moving and inspiring singers. And let me know on my Facebook page if y'all ever heard Lakeisha Michelle sing on my stage, whether you saw her live or whether you saw her online and y'all just saw her just tear it up. She like take you to church, not church. Church.
You two are wired for 2 a.m.
Right. Yeah, we're very wild.
We haven't been to sleep yet, but trust.
We have not been to sleep
We will
yet.
pass out.
Yes. So Cherie, you said you've heard her. Yes. Nefertiti. Yes. So y'all know. Yes. You were at Speaking Right. Yes. Shalonda. Yes. Okay. So then y'all know. Her second gift is that if you've ever seen me do like, I have 2 makeup artists, Tavia and this one, and she beats my face, and she makes
Not literally, for those of you in other countries.
She makes it amazing. Hey Ernestine, hey Jacqueline, hey Barry, hey y'all, hey Rose. So y'all know that she does that for me. So the other thing she is the bomb diggity off the chain hairstylist, and everyone on her page, you guys already know this about her. So on my page, I'm introducing you guys to her for the first time. So I've been fascinated with Lakeisha for the last 5 years, watching her make money everywhere around the world. Have her turn her talents, her artistry into a profit. So we thought we'd talk about it.
Right.
And I have business building skills, so I'm going to throw some business building skills at you guys, but we're going to go back and forth.
Pick me.
So
listen.
Lakeisha.
This is what a lot of, I'll say if you guys in the Speaking Right community and just Lisa Nichols community, you may or may not know this, but one of my favorite things about her that most people don't understand is that this lady builds businesses. Like, everybody always says, the motivational speaker. And I'm like, I get kind of offended.
Hey, Jean.
Because she literally, no matter, I've seen her take random businesses that I'm like, how's she gonna turn this into money? And next thing you know, you got a 6-figure situation in her. Like, if you just sit in the room with her for a day and you watch her strategize, I've been blessed. All my people, hair and makeup will take you everywhere. I started out as a makeup artist for her just for fun. Like, so one of my clients was like, you really love her, just come along. I literally was in the middle of my work week and just got radical, changed my schedule, went to go serve, and literally we never separated. It was crazy. And I just was in awe. I've never seen someone sit down. Every time people sat down, not only did she pour into their soul and help them get transformation in their life, then she turned around and would just, like, while she's walking out the door, drop a brilliant business plan, and then you see them come back. I was just at Speaking Right when the people stood up and said, so yeah, we just made something $1 million. I was just like, she's a genius. And so you guys don't understand how much of a genius. So I was like, can you please just come?
Well, I appreciate
so they can understand.
I appreciate you saying that, because she gets really irritated when people call me a motivational speaker, because she feels like it's an insult to all the things I do. Wow, it's not an insult. It's a slice of the pie.
Right.
And so I am a motivational speaker. I'm an inspirational speaker, transformational speaker, and I'm a businesswoman.
Yes.
What we want to really just drop a couple of nuggets on, particularly how do you turn your passion into profit. Just a few nuggets. We ain't gonna stay up long because I'm sure the neighbors can probably hear us.
Right.
Who are those crazy Americans in 3A? We're on 3A. We're in apartment 3A. So, but we did want to drop some nuggets, and then I want to invite you. If you know anyone in the beauty industry, go get them right now.
This is the moment.
This is the moment. Share. I'm having y'all push the share button. Share. Share.
Hearts.
Like. Share. Go get them. Text them and say, go over there, get your life. Go over there. Go over there on that page. Because we're gonna drop some. Yeah, there you go. Get your. You guys know from my tribe. Y'all know. You know that anytime I come on, it's a teachable moment. I'm not in the entertainment business. I am not. Let me be clear, in the entertainment business, though I can be quite entertaining. I'm in the transformational business, so I come for your transformation. Y'all, heart it up if y'all understand what I'm saying. Heart it up if you came for your transformation. You didn't just come to just hang out. You came for your Every time we come together, every time I open my mouth and you happen to be in the space, expect. What is this going to do? It may not always be a big aha. I love the hearts, heart it up.
Right.
It may not be a big aha, but all you need are nuggets. Listen, I did not transform my life 180 degree at a time. I transformed my life 1 degree.
That right there.
Needlepoint moves at a time. Promise you. Yes, Terry. And so let's talk about what does it mean to really look at as a technician, because and I want you guys to get your hairstylist on the line, get your makeup artist on the line, get your nail technician on the line, get your cousin's cousin who would like to do hair on the line, get the artist on the line where you're behind a chair 24/7. You're bending over, doing someone's nails 24/7. You're working 5 days a week, 7 days a week, 12-hour days, and you're trying to turn your passion into a profit.
True.
Now, you can get value from this conversation if you're not in the beauty industry. So all my folks who are not in the beauty industry, stay tuned. Because anytime you're dealing with a talent or a skill set, the rules of engagement are really, really similar. For this conversation, we're going to laser on the beauty industry because I'm fascinated with how this woman could move from Texas to California and within 30 days have a full clientele. Full clientele. Every time her phone dings, we're using her phone over here so you guys can't see it, but I love watching her phone because she has she got rows and rows and rows and rows of how she's making money.
It excites me.
Nicole,
I want to see
Monica, she got rows and rows and rows. Every time somebody buys something from her, she gets a ding. Today we were sitting in a beautiful cafe here in Barcelona, and I was showing a new friend of mine, Barcelona. I was showing a new friend of mine, right? I'm just saying, show a new friend of mine all the rows of Keisha's money. And so I think what applies to one, right? Monica said yes.
Yes.
So there's some underlining techniques. Now, we're going to talk about it for her in the beauty industry, but I want us to expand our brains and look at how can we do this for us. Because before she came here, the month before she came here, I challenged her. Was it the month before? 2 months before.
Yeah.
I challenged her. And as a result of her accepting the challenge, how much did you make online automated?
So she challenged me for $10,000 of new revenue from the internet. So
new money.
Yeah.
10 grand.
So I knew what I normally did, and we just doubled the number. But I did 19. Well, it's 20. It's over that now, but it was 20,000 in less than 30 days.
In less than 30 days, she did $20,000 online automated. But here's the trippy thing. She don't have a website.
That part. Or a business card.
or a business card. Some of y'all are getting ready to get ready to get ready to get ready, and the world is saying it's like you're trying to jump in a double dutch, but you've been getting ready to jump in a double dutch for 3 years. Now, if that's you, type your name in chat. Just so we can, first you gotta own what doesn't work, own what you really want, own where you might be stuck, so just type your name. Yeah, Wilma, it's amazing. Yes.
So you have a book?
No.
Yeah.
All this is done, really. Though she has a book now, she built all this up before she had a book.
Right.
But she has a book.
Was the icing on the
and
cake.
you will be able to buy her book. And I recommend, whether you are a stylist or in the beauty industry or not, that you get her book. It's a simple, easy, fast read. Katrina said, that's me. Right. Where you start, Deirdre says, that's me. Yes. Ashley over here says that. Celeste says that. Yes. Okay. So just know when you hear yourself. Hey, Toya, how you doing, baby? Know when you hear yourself. Tamika says, that's me. Luther. Great. So I want you to know when you are definitely in listening mode that says, I want to learn this, because success leaves clues. Write that down. Type that in chat. I want to make sure that we're having a dialogue, not a monologue. We did not come on here just to perform for you. I want to make sure you're fully engaged. So success leaves clues. Let's make sure. Yes, Cherie said, I need y'all help. She said, I'm here to learn, always looking right. So now, and oh, by the way, let me just be real clear and real candid. You have a school a program you're opening up.
Yes, the CEO Stylist.
Okay, so I know you have this for CEOs, for stylists.
Right.
I'm gonna ask her some questions. We're gonna go through some processes, and then I'm gonna ask her to tell you about her boot camp called CEO Stylist. Then I'm gonna tell y'all, just trust me, even if you're not a stylist, but you are an artist.
This is true.
You are a brand. I am going to say, get in it like you are a CEO stylist, and you're styling your destiny. If you're not styling hair, if you're not styling makeup, if you're not styling nails, then you're styling your destiny. And I'm going to invite you to get in. But first, let me talk. So what I love about this time with Keisha, and I want you guys to really, really, really take notes, is that sometimes I've been in the business so long, and I got a lot less than a lot of people. I got a lot less than a lot of people, but I have a lot more than a lot of people. And sometimes if you're my student, it's hard to see where I began. And I didn't begin where you guys are. Heck, when I first got my clients, y'all, I ain't trying to date myself, but I got all my clients out of the yellow pages. I'm just saying. You don't know about that, baby.
Yes, I do. They used to drop them off at the door.
Yeah, you ain't never been in one. However,
my grandparents were.
However, I want to give you guys some what Keisha does right now. So I'm going to fire off some questions. I know some of you guys, LaShawn and Cindy and Gwendolyn and Stacy and Brittany.
I think it's frozen.
I know you guys already have heard some of how she does it. You want to try something else? I'll keep talking here. You go over there and you do that. So here's what I really want to be committed to. I want to be committed to you learning the baseline techniques before we leave. Yeah, I love Success Leaves Clues. Come on. All right, Mindy. All right, you guys. All right, Suzanne. Okay, over here. I want to make sure y'all getting it. Right, so here's what I want you to do. I want you, by the end of this conversation, I love it. Kayla says Success Leaves Clues. That's what I want to hear. By the end of this, I want you to tell me your 4 key points, all right? So you don't have to pick up everything, but I want you to tell me your 4 key points, right? So I want you to type your name in if you're building a business. If you're building a business as an entrepreneur, I want you to type your name in for me so that I know who are we talking to, okay? Some of you are entrepreneurs and some of you are parallelpreneurs. So as an entrepreneur, you're building your own business right now. As a parallelpreneur, you are, what did she do? So I'm gonna have her tell you what she did. Jules, okay, Cherie. Some of your parallelpreneurs, Deb, you guys are working a job, but you want to work yourself out of your job. Tish, Kiana, okay, great. Okay, great. Anna, okay, right. I got the right tribe here. Okay, wonderful. Valerie, okay, great. So I want to talk about, and you want to share this, go out and share this. Kyla, go out and share this. Jasmine, go out and share this now. Okay, Gwendolyn, great. Michelle, great. Angela, great. Lavon, great. Okay, great. So you want to go out and share this because we're going to drop some fast nuggets really, really fast. Okay? And
okay, y'all. Sorry, Facebook had crashed.
Facebook, we're back. Okay? Right. All right.
It's called being...
So, right. So now I'm going to shoot some questions off to you because everyone's super, super excited.
Cool.
Okay? And when she goes fast, because she gets excited and she'll go fast, I'll wrap around. I'll ask it again. If it sounded like it was fast for me, don't you guys worry. Don't get like stressed out. Just keep taking copious notes. This is not going to be the first time you're going to hear her. It's not going to be the first time you're going to hear me. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in some business techniques in between hers. So you're going to get double barrel. Y'all ready for double barrel? You're going to get double barrel at 2:30 in the a.m. in Barcelona. Right? Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even see this one coming. So Keisha, so number one, were you able to build your business without having a huge following online?
Yes. So well, and I think huge is relative. So for my YouTube channel, I did have a lot of subscribers. I had about 10,000 when I moved to Los Angeles.
But were you able to build your business before and keep automated money coming?
Yes.
Before you got to 10,000?
Yeah. So the reason why my business did good in both, I go to the concrete first. So I always go to grocery stores, the markets. I go out and talk to women. I know where to find them. Okay. So first thing first, I always get in the streets.
Okay, sales. So let's talk about sales. So your business is going to be driven by sales and marketing. Sales and marketing will drive your business. Write that down. Sales and marketing drives my business. And then write this down. There's no sexy way to escape freaking sales.
None.
There's no sexy way. Go.
So many stylists inbox me and say, I'm posting on social media, but like I'm stuck. Okay. And I literally, people have paid me a ton of money every month for me to, they always want to get to the YouTube part because I know how to monetize my YouTube. But before you can get to this internet stuff that everybody wants to do, you have to get really, really good at going out and having real conversations with, this is a human.
Right. So listen, let me also explain this. When I first started my business, I picked up the phone.
Right.
And I started dialing for dollars.
Right.
Guess what I did? So she went out and she would just see women. Now, if you're a stylist, if you're in the beauty industry, every single person, living, breathing, woman or man,
has hair.
Because, oh, by the way, my brother loves a pedicure. He loves a manicure. So if you're in the beauty industry, anyone is your prospective customer.
And men love their hair cut
right.
too, by women.
What I did was I dialed for dollars. So if you're a speaker or an author, I got on the phone. I said, hi. Even if you're not, you're someone else. I said, hi. This is what I said. Quote this, y'all. Listen to the recording later.
Playback.
I said, hi. My name is Linda, and I'm calling on behalf of Lisa Nichols. She's a really popular speaker. Now, by the way, guys, this was in 2001. Popular was relative. Ain't nobody knew my name. There was no author yet. There was no chicken soup yet. There was no secret yet. I was Jelani's mama. That was it. Hi, my name is Lisa. I'm calling on behalf of, my name is Linda. I'm calling on behalf of Lisa Nichols. She's a really successful and really powerful motivational speaker. She selected 10 organizations that are up to amazing things to give a free inspirational message to. Your organization has been selected. I just gave you a script.
Boom.
I just gave you a script.
Pause, rewind, on replay.
I just gave you a script. Cynthia, yes, you're welcome. Just gave you a script. So now, you did sales. Mm-hmm. So how many days out of the week, there's 7 days in a week, how many days did you do sales?
Every day. So, I was hungry.
Okay, so the other thing, Jack Canfield and Mark Victor Hansen, every day when they were trying to get Chicken Soup published, every day they reached out to a minimum of 4 publishers. 4 every day. Every day. They got rejected 144 times.
Right.
144 times. See, you're afraid of rejection, but on the other side of your rejection is your yes.
And you have to go through a lot. And hairdressers particularly, the thing is, people at the grocery store, especially for those of you who don't have business cards, websites, it's not an excuse because I didn't have the money for it. I just said, hey, I love your hair. I just went and started having a conversation with a lady.
So make me the lady. So I just did my sales script for you guys. So walk up to me. I'm in the grocery store. What do you say?
So I first of all made sure I was dressed appropriately so that because I didn't have anything else, whatever I had, I made it look the best.
Hold on. You need to look like what you want to represent. There's no penny days. You got to look like $100 every day. That doesn't mean you got to have eyelashes on and you got to have boots suited. You got to have a tie on. No, but it does mean you have to be physically appealing. Well, I'm just running to the store. Okay, let me tell you about just running to the store.
That's when you bump into.
Let me tell you just about running to the store. I just ran to the store about 3 months ago. I did it again. I rarely do this, but I slipped up. And I just ran to the store. And I had my baseball cap on and I was looking... I'm gonna rush decent. I'm in the line. I hear this woman scream. I turn around. I don't know what she's screaming about. Oh, me. And I tried to get out of taking a picture. This woman almost tapped. She was like, no. You don't understand how long I've been following you. You gonna give me one willingly, or I'm gonna take one from a distance. So I just went on ahead and tried to kind of pull it back and smile. So don't slip at all.
So look the part. Easy tip is wear your apron.
If you're
a professional, nail tech, hair, beauty professional, just wear your cape, wear your apron. It automatically makes people go, oh, I know what they do.
People are attracted to success. So look successful. Even if you got 2 pennies in your pocket, rubbing them together and they're hot. Because what?
That's what I had. I was always in the negative. Like I wasn't in a place where it was like, I'm going to go out and market today. It was, I'm hungry. I'm tired of eating top ramen.
Because as much as we don't want to admit it, we're biased to beautiful people. We're biased to well-kept people. When I say beautiful, I don't mean society's version of it. I mean just well-kept. We're biased. Come on, y'all, heart it up if y'all understand what I'm talking about. We're biased. We love a polished, I love a polished woman. I love a polished man. I love it. If you don't feel like wearing heels, wear your funky, clean Converse. Wear your clean Vans. Make it, I see your hearts over there. Make it look amazing.
And I used to do that. I had some comfortable, cute kicks.
And smell good.
Correct. Breath, all that.
Get in people's proximity. Let me tell you what got me a lot of business. Michael Kors, the original. Am I lying?
No, she's still...
The original perfume of Michael Kors. I'm not trying to promote Michael Kors. He ain't a sponsor. But trust and believe. I found what worked for me, and I would dab it right before I got out the car going to make a sale or a prospective sale.
People appreciate that.
Yes.
And so I would walk, depending on the person's hair.
Just come to me. Come to me as if my hair was straight back, or I was rocking my fro. Y'all know I rock my fro.
So what I would do is be selective. I wasn't going to froze, but
I would be. No,
I didn't want natural hair.
But here's the deal. I won't even speak about that. She knows her niche.
Yeah.
Do you know your niche, or are you confused because you're trying to serve everybody, and because you're trying to serve everybody, you ain't serving anybody. You ain't serving nobody.
Yeah.
Because you want to be with everyone. Come on, Michael. Come on, Monica. Come on, Rose. Come on, Jean. You got to know your niche. Let me tell you what someone taught me when I was 17. About 17 years ago. I wasn't 17 years ago. You want to write this down. Write this down. Get rich in your niche. Get rich in your niche. And then if you want to serve more, move from niche to niche. Once you've gotten rich
in your niche,
which is why she wouldn't have stopped me, because I have natural hair. And she decided that, oh my God, I want to do short hair, not natural hair.
And for those, because I know as a hairdresser, when I first did this, I did it several times.
David said, truth right there, truth right there.
Right. When I first did this, I at least knew, like, my services were on hair, women who had relaxed hair and they wanted to have a healthy look. So I knew what she looked like, even if I wasn't pinning a particular service. So I knew, you could just tell that's a woman who has a corporate job, who can afford to pay me something, right? She wanted to look nice on a weekly basis. She has somewhere to go. She wants to be well kept, right?
Right.
So I make sure I looked well kept to attract her.
Can I just tell you, she knows her demographic. She knows her demographic, and then she learned the psychographic. Y'all write this down. She learned the demographic, so she knows what they're what they look like. She knows her. She knows her age range. She knows what she look like. And then there's psychographic. Psychographic is what makes you buy. Is it an emotional buy? Is it a passionate buy?
Right.
Is it a logical buy?
Right.
What are you thinking? What are your triggers? What's your pain point? What's your pleasure point?
Right.
You gotta know your prospective consumers. Write this down. You gotta know their pleasure point. You gotta know their pain point.
Yep.
What pain are you going to solve for them? What solution are you gonna bring them?
And so she's saying that, but I did do research. I knew I just sat and talked.
Again.
I did my research. So I sat and talked.
What a concept.
Here's the thing. It sounds like something bigger than what it is tomorrow while you're picking up your son, there's a woman next to you. No matter what is going, like all you have to do is
While
just
you're at the
listen.
while you're at the grocery store,
daycare, all of that. The teachers at school, like every woman has wants, needs, and desires in the beauty business.
and a pain point.
Right. So
And a pain point.
I got really good to the point where it was like antennas. I always heard what women wanted. So when I went up to her in the grocery store, I would say, "How are you doing?"
Hi.
My apologies. I don't want to bother you. I know you're shopping. I'm not selling anything crazy. Because I would immediately, that really was for me. I felt like I was bothering the lady. So I would always go, "This is not a scam."
So don't talk about it. Just do me right.
Okay. Okay. So I'm not selling anything crazy, but I wanted to let you know I'm a stylist in the area and I specialize in healthy hair. Cuts, relaxers, color. I noticed I love your hair, but I would love to give you any of my services, and I would pull out a list of whatever I have. Here's what we have right here. This week, I have
this the list.
So this week, I have XYZ if you book by this date. And she'll
So
say,
is XYZ a special?
so I would
It's
list
just-
my services and give something free on top.
Okay.
So when I first started, I was doing 2 for the price of 1. I was doing, free haircut, free deep conditioner. I would always give
Okay. So let me bring the points out. So one, she sells. You went out and you went and found your client
Right.
beyond the internet.
Right.
Okay,
That wasn't even an option.
Let me just say something. It's 2:41 in the morning in Barcelona, so I have the right to go ham on y'all. No, I'm just gonna say,
Come on.
you gotta get up and go get your people. Don't be so damn lazy. If it's not you, then I'm not talking to you. I don't mean to offend anybody, but look, sometimes you need a sister friend to get in your face. The internet is great, but it's made a lot of people really, really lazy. Go get your people. If you thought you were making any money in your business now, you have no idea how much money you're leaving on the table. If you don't get up and go out with Lisa. Well, Lisa, I'm afraid. Well, Keisha, I'm afraid. Pull up your big girl pants.
Do it.
Pull up your big boy pants. Because when you do it, all of a sudden you develop a muscle that you didn't even know you had. I was mortified to go up to people and do what you just did. I was mortified. And then I learned on the other side of my discomfort is my greatest growth.
Right.
Hello. On the other side of your discomfort is your greatest growth. So you will go up to people and you would just one after another.
Yeah.
And you had a script.
I did.
You would do the same thing over and over and over again, or would you do something different?
So here's the thing. I knew my services so well. I could tell. I knew my clientele so well. So my script is not going to be, I would rather you give them a script that actually was applicable to
No, you gonna create your script. I'm just saying you got comfortable in the script.
Yes.
You changed a few things.
Yes.
The point I want to bring home is you don't have to customize it for every person. You get used to your script. So here was my script. My script was the same. Go ahead.
So what was clear was there was always a deadline. There was always, I went for the healthy. I knew that what.
Hi, my name is Lakeisha. I'm not trying to sell you anything.
Right.
I'm
not trying to say anything. I'm in this area. I specialize in healthy hair. Here are my services. If you book by this time, you get this.
Okay, so can y'all see that modified for every business? If you're in the beauty business, you really got the script. But if you are, some of you guys are life coaches, some of you guys, right, so you can say, I specialize in transformation. I specialize in helping people hit their goals.
Then I always went in, because healthy hair is one thing, so some of you guys are going to take it and run. But I broke it down to, I immediately went into, is your hair shedding? Do you need more shine? Are you wanting to add your color? I instantly went into their desire. Yes, their desires.
And desire.
So for sew-ins, when I was doing sew-ins, I would say, are you tired of lumpy weaves? Because I knew that's what everybody was tired of. Whoever the person was, I would look at them and go for the thing that I knew they were like, oh, if I could just get this thing right.
Right.
So,
I love it. So I see everyone on a couple of the pages, you're posting what you do. Like you are an author, you are a life coach, you are a health coach. And what you do is when you're approaching people is you approach them and show them the benefit. So hi, my name is Lisa. I'm a transformational coach. I teach people how to push past their limiting beliefs, keep going where they normally would stop, and create a life that's barely recognizable. I noticed that you look like you have it going on, like you do an amazing thing. If you're ever interested in having a life coach in your space to help you accelerate your growth and make sure you don't get in your own way, here's my card. Boom, script number 2, script number 3, we just dropped another script on you.
And it's a numbers game.
Right.
I got out of what they would say to me, I released that because...
Ooh, say it again, Keisha.
I released what they would say, the no. And I'm getting on I let that go, and then I just made it a numbers game. And my goal was always, if I could just talk to 30 people, that gave me permission to go home. So I got so excited about going home.
So you set a goal.
Yes.
She set a goal. And
always 30 at least. And
a lofty goal. Set a goal that's going to have you chasing. Because
different stores. Don't just be in one store trying to get 30 people.
Right. And so if you, BOL from Wilma, I love it. She said on the other side of your, right, your nose, yes. So I want you to make sure that you understand, set a goal for the day, set your script in place, and then go and talk to people. The distance, write this down, the distance between you and everything you want is communication. And communication. Add to that your sales if you're growing a business. So Keisha,
yes.
Let me ask you another question. So you went out, you did sales every day. So several people have asked already, how did you... First of all, what service are you selling online that made you $19,000 in less than 30 days?
2. So I have online short hair classes and my CEO Stylist business class.
Okay. So now you're selling so then you're selling IP.
Yep.
So she's selling intellectual property. She doesn't have a widget. She don't have something like this that she's selling.
Right.
She's selling what's between her ears. So
my dad always said it.
Right. She's selling what's between her ears. So let me ask you a question. Type your name in chat if you know that what you know, the information you have between your ears is something that someone else wants. Type that in. Type in your name if you know. Oh, you know what? I'm really good at this. I really know how to do this. I would be considered by some an expert. I don't even know what makes you an expert because I haven't gotten an expert certificate at all that tells me I'm an expert at anything.
A master, like somebody told me today.
I don't have a master.
I'm a master.
Oh, a master, right.
We might have gave you that title. We just give our own stuff first.
Right. So if you have something you know, I see your name, Chantal. I see your name, Monica. I see your name, Cindy. I see your name, Louis, Kiana, Tish. I see your name, Jasmine. Okay, I see your name. Okay, I see your name. Okay, great. I see you. I see. I have so much IP. I have so much. Victoria, great. Pamela, Cynthia, Star. Okay, great. So now that we know that you know that you have IP.
We know you know.
Now that we know you know that you have IP and you're an expert, or you can be considered an expert, you got something that someone else needs. You have the names, Lazandra, Laws in the house, of course, right? Rap girl, okay, great. All right, Wilma. Now the question is, how do we get you to the people that need what you know? Because here's the deal. 2 things need to occur. 1, they need to know what you know.
Right.
You need to get paid for what you know.
Right.
Keisha.
Yes.
So you're selling your IP.
Right.
So you made $19,000 online in less than 30 days just based on what you know. Correct. So this wasn't a doing. This was a knowing.
Yeah, this is all knowledge. So here's the deal. I didn't just Google it. I lived it. I again studied my customer, and I happen to be one of them. Like, these are all the solutions that I wish I had. So I spent all this time ready to get ready, helping people for free, giving them results. People are still getting paid.
So if you're helping people for free, that's not bad.
It was good.
You're putting your time in.
Years.
You're getting experience.
Yes. And so what I'd done for years was help everyone make a lot of money, and I never charged because I felt like I needed a degree or something like that. So to this day, people are making money off of me, off stuff and they go and sell it. And so I was like,
that's all good.
I wonder if, and this is when you have coaches who give you a challenge, a time frame to just start.
So I told her, I said, look, I need you to make $10,000 in 30 days. Because I knew she was coming to Barcelona with me. And I didn't need to have her financially stressed on this trip, because I'm not financially stressed, and I wanted her to be in a place of abundance as well.
Right.
And of course, being the G she is, being the, the global leader. Right. She went out and she didn't do 10. She did 19, but I don't think she mad.
Not at all. So I went, and here's what I love about everything I've done online. I started with what I had. I had a janky camera when I first started my first online course.
So you can do it with your iPhone.
Literally. Especially now. It's been 2 years now. But start with what you have. Your cell phone can make it happen. And I still didn't hide behind the classes. The way that I got people, and I get people to this day, is from having conversations.
Okay, so you do online, but conversations is what gets people.
Right.
I want you guys to hear this.
Because I want to validate first.
Leaves clues, Angel. So if you're trying to take, my grandmother to say, baby, you can't try to make a sweet potato pie and want to be so unique that you take the sweet potatoes out the ingredients.
Right.
Now you're making a pumpkin pie.
Right.
And nobody asked for a pumpkin pie today. We asked for a sweet potato pie. So I say that because I want you to hear what she's doing. So what would you say are the top 3 things? Write these down, you guys. What are the top 3 things that you do consistently to keep the money coming in? Because on average, before you had your $19,000 month, your months would average how much for how long?
Between 5 and 8. So, it's almost 2 years now.
So between $5,000 and $8,000 automated every month for 2 years. Anybody down for that? Like, anybody down? It
was my part-time job. So I still worked I didn't let go. I didn't quit my day job. So I closed my salon in December and went full internet. But yeah, I kept my day job, and I just wanted to take that leap, and I knew that my end goal was to completely get from behind the chair.
I love the heart. Keep hardening it up. Keep hardening her up.
And the best part about what I did is everything that I teach in my course is fresh. I'm not just Googling and then trying to teach an internet thing. Like, all the stuff, the skills that I teach are the skills that made me 6 figures behind the chair. So that was my certification. And I took that, I formalized it, put it into a system and a formula, because I did it consistently.
Okay, she just said something. So she put it in a system and a formula. Mm-hmm. I want you to hold on to that system and formula concept, because you need to have that
right there.
Because that's what's going to turn people from being your viewers, your friends, your fans, to your students.
Right.
You need to convert your fans, your viewers, your followers, your friends. You need to have them become your students. There's a way to do that.
Right.
We won't have time to do all that now, but for some of you, you're going to join her CEO Stylist Class. And in her CEO Stylist Class, she's going to show you how to create that curriculum. Will you do that in that class?
Yes.
Okay,
Systems
great.
is week 3.
Great. So the top 3 things. So systems is week 3 in our class. And how long is your class? 4 weeks?
It's 30 days, yeah.
It's 30 days. So in 30 days, y'all can get the secret sauce, the behind the black curtain stuff. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. She'll tell you in a minute how you can do it. But first, I want you to give us the 3 top things you're doing. Write this down. Write this down. Write this down.
So, systemizing things.
So you created a curriculum.
Right.
A system.
Yes. And I always go back, and whatever I think is, this is the system, I just survey. So I didn't try to create it was what I wanted.
Say it.
But I surveyed every single person that stepped on my campus. I gave them a survey.
Okay, so broad stroke, she served her consumer.
Mm-hmm.
She served her prospective consumer. Write this down. Write it just like this. I am not the expert.
Right.
Write this down, right? I am not the expert. I want you to write that down. I am not the expert, comma. My customer is the expert.
Straight up.
I am not the expert. My customer is the expert. Why? Because they know what they want more than you know what they want.
I didn't want to guess that because I spent so many years prior. I've been into the internet. That's why I say don't hide behind the internet because I know what it feels like. I spent 20 to 25 just trying to be a nerd and do it. I hear in these success stories of people just blowing up in the mobile apps or blowing up on. So I was like, ooh, I want to do that. But when
I love everybody writing it down. I'm not the expert.
Yep.
Write it down.
When I built the first business, I listened. So I knew what to build because I'd already done a live version. So then that one did well. Once I got it to about $46,000, I was like, okay, on to something. But the entire time, I started noticing a pattern of the questions that they were asking. And it just so happened to be the same passion of mine that I wanted to teach a couple years ago, but it just wasn't the right time. And so once, I have a list on my notes. On the iPhone, you can have notes. And I just started circling and grouping the questions. And I saw the pain points. And so then I just asked people, would you sign up for this course? Looked at what I knew, put that into a system, because I'm like, okay, there's something that I'm doing that they see that, that works. Looked at it, I know how to solve that, I know how to solve that, okay.
So I want to broad stroke this. So what she went back and pinpointed is what's the pain that I relieve? Ask yourself that question. What's the pain that you relieve? What's someone's discomfort that when you show up, that discomfort dissipates?
Right.
The other side to that, you may not have both, but the other side to that, what's someone's strong desire that you can help make true for them?
Right.
So you're either relieving a pain or you're bringing a joy. And you don't have to do both. Sometimes you can.
Right.
But what she said, I want you to really get clear on this. She said, what are the pain points that I can address? You guys, this is how, knowing these little nuances, this is how people make the needle point move like this. I kid you not. It's not the big stuff. It's not the get on Oprah. You know what's really miserable? It's not getting on Oprah. Not getting on Oprah is not what's miserable. Getting on Oprah and not being ready. That's what people are going crazy. Getting on whoever, Dr. Phil, getting on Steve Harvey, getting on the Today Show.
What you mean not being ready?
You don't have your back end ready.
What's back end for hairstyle?
Right.
Sorry,
Right. You don't have your systems ready. You can't handle the inflow. That's like what's his name on the Tell Me the Truth.
You can't
handle the truth.
Prime example, beauty business. Someone did a Groupon, a salon did a Groupon, and their business systems were not set up right. They didn't even have financial projections in place. So they paid for Groupon to put them out of business because they got such a flow of customers that, first of all, the Groupon, that was a free service basically.
Yes.
So they were out of product, they couldn't handle it, and they got bad reviews. So fast their business went out.
Right. Because
they just couldn't handle the flow of customers, and they didn't think smart when it came to the financial side.
So infrastructure. Is your business set up to do exactly what you want it to do, and what happens if it wins? I got to be honest with you. When The Secret came out in 2007, I didn't even see it coming. It was like the Secret tsunami over the back of my head. And had I not ran so fast to get my systems together, I would be out of business. You would not see me. So your infrastructure, get your infrastructure together. How do people register? Here's the one thing that the lesson took me so long to learn.
What?
Make it easy for people to give you money.
Ooh,
Make it easy for people to give you money. I made it so hard. Thank God they loved me and they kept trying. Lisa, we tried, but they had to go to my website. Then they had to find that little button that was this big. And then
at the very bottom.
Right, and then I only accepted 2 kind of credit cards, like some Discovery card or some crazy card that not many people had. And then they didn't get a thank you email, so they didn't know if it really went through. So then they paid me twice, and it was just, you have to make it easy for your consumer to pay you. Okay, so you got your system together, got your curriculum together.
Curriculum, survey, get the pain point.
So you did your R&D. So your research and development was your survey of your consumer. I asked her what are the top 3 things, for those of you just joining us, that she did to earn $19,000 last month in less than 30 days. But what did she do to earn $5,000 to $8,000 every month for the last 2 months? And her response was
curriculum.
She got a curriculum.
So that it was
together.
organized.
She organized her IP. Organize your IP. Write that down. Type that in chat. I love the way y'all typing everything in chat. Type it in chat. Organize my IP. You don't know what IP means? IP is your intellectual property. So organize what I know. Organize my IP. I want you to use the word IP. If you haven't used that before, welcome to the business world. Use intellectual property, the word IP.
Right.
So organize my IP. Second thing.
So the second thing is what we said. Organize.
That you did your R&D.
Yes. So research, survey.
Survey and research.
Then getting all the pain points. And I just gave them what they wanted. Like I feel like
so the second point was you got the pain points because you researched and surveyed.
Yes.
Right.
And then I gave it to them.
So
consistently.
So the third thing, look, Mocha.
Started. Because everything else is too technical.
I got started and I served them from their pain points and told them. So we launch every 24 months, we must launch 12 new programs. And out of 12 programs, maybe one will bomb. Knock on wood, we ain't had one bomb in a while. But the reason why is because we launch programs from our consumers' pain point. We listen to what they said they need. Now, once we've launched a program, and I want you guys to think like this. I see you, Allie. Allie's on both sides. Come on, Allie. Allie's posted everywhere. I love you guys. I love Jacqueline. I love Danielle. I love you guys saying, organize my IP. Organize my IP. Okay, Keith. So once you, I see you, Cindy Lou, and I see you, Allie, see you, Shanta, and Samaria, and Lanika. I love it. Take those notes. Take those notes. Take those notes. So once you've provided a product, if they have an additional pain point and they're already in a product, don't go and create a new product.
Right.
You might want to add that solution to the existing product to over-deliver to your consumer, to give your consumer, Allie, you see me do it, Laj, you see me do it, Jean, you see me do it, that once you get into one of our programs that motivate the masses, there may be another program that I'm launching. I'm always launching new programs. I'm a creative director. I'm an artist. That's what we do. But if it feels good going inside an existing program, let those clients come with you, go with you, and grow with you.
Right. And so that's pretty much what I did with Short Hair Bootcamp. So I started with one course, and majority of my customers have come from, they were already in the previous course.
So get this paradigm shift. She's taking hair, and now she's doing the business of hair without touching the head. Y'all, did y'all get that? Because some of your best breakthroughs are outside of the box.
Right.
That's the point. Quit trying to be inside somebody else's box. You don't fit in anybody else's box.
You know what I thought was crazy?
You don't fit in anybody else's box.
I thought it was just crazy that I spent $18,000. If you really look at it, it's like $22,000 on student loans, and nobody taught me a business course while I was in, and I went to a very prestigious school. So I was just, and it pains me to see my fellow stylists going through everything that I had to go through, because I love to read books. I just so happen to read myself into some successful things. Most people aren't, that's not their makeup.
Right.
So I'm like, how do I get this in the most simplest form, layman's terms, so the easiest person who doesn't.
And that's your CEO Stylist Class.
And that's what the course is.
So your CEO Stylist Class is about breaking it down to the bare basics.
Super simple business.
Now, it focuses on people in the beauty industry.
Right.
And entrepreneurs can apply, because if you guys can apply this conversation we're having right now, then CEO Stylist is a fit for you. Though it's gonna focus on stylists. So you're gonna hear stylist conversation, beauty conversation. And what I believe, if you're not a stylist, two things are gonna happen. If you're not in the beauty industry, two things are gonna happen. One, you're gonna be able to pull information for your business. Two, you're gonna be a blessing to someone in the beauty industry,
right?
Because you're gonna be on fire. Okay, we're gonna do a 2-minute fire at you. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do like a blessing fire. So I'm gonna say a point, like a point. You say a point.
Okay.
I say a point. You say a point.
Okay.
I don't know how y'all gonna write this stuff down.
Watch the replay.
Some of the stuff we're going to repeat possibly, but we're just gonna do a fire off right now.
Right.
And then I'm gonna ask Lakeisha to share with everyone how you can register and get more of her. Okay, we got a ton of people live on here, so I wanna make sure you get it. So I'm just gonna fire off, right? So, fire, 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 fire. Don't outprice yourself. Find out what the market is pricing and make sure you're comparable.
My first one is gonna be repeat. Start where you are with what you have.
Find someone who's doing exactly what you wanna do, 20 steps ahead of you, and do your version of what they're up to.
I would say go, and if you don't have like a business card or whatever, find a model, which would be someone you find at the grocery store, Walmart, whatever. If you're in the beauty business, whatever service you have, get someone, make them super happy, take a bunch of pictures and video, use that to sell to the next 40,000 people that you talk to.
On that note, ask every person you serve what are 2 things that they loved about you in one area for improvement. The 2 things they loved about you, use it for your testimonials. Testimonials sell future clients.
I would give for my client who would get every 3 people that they send me, they got a free service. So like they got a free full service. So they had an incentive for sending me people.
Okay.
I got a lot of people that way.
Right. So serve your market consistently with content. If you want to be known as a content provider, be consistent with content. Don't give them 2 hours, give them 20 minutes so that there's something left. If you feed me a buffet, I'm not hungry anymore. But feed me an appetizer consistently.
I would say go to your local churches, your meetup.com, your National Women's Association, your doctors thing, your nurses conferences, all these industries that are outside, because I always say grocery store because that was an easy pickup for me. But just know that I could be at an event that had nothing to do with the beauty industry and rack up on professionals. Professionals have conferences everywhere. Find them and go there and get to know all those people. Pass out your cards.
Fall in love with no. Fall in love with the word no. Fall in love with the word no. Fall in love with the word no. Because behind every no, there's a yes somewhere. Fall in love with no. Shift your relationship to no. Go get your no's. Go get your no's, and the yeses will take care of themselves.
Read business books that have nothing to do with your industry. I can't stress that enough. Read business. Don't get scared if you have to read the same book for a year. 1 book for a year. That's cool. But read business books that are not in your industry. Game changer for me.
Piggybacking on that one, I read the same book 6 times. I read 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. That was a mindset book. I read that one 4 times. I read 11 Rings by Phil Jackson 6 times. I read Onward by Howard Schultz 5 times. So piggybacking on that, read the book multiple times. Next, find out who's in the industry with you that can partner with you as a JV partner. They don't do what you do. They're not your competition. They're your complement. You don't have competition. You have complements. No one is your competition.
Right.
They're your complement. We live in an abundance.
Mm-hmm. There's no lack.
No one is your competition. They're your complement.
Beauty professionals, you must understand that you need personal development. We, you, I, me, must live in personal development. When you're dealing with people, what you are, you attract. So if you're negative, you're going to have negative clients. If you're happy, you're going to have happy clients. You must fix you, and you're not broken. So you must have developed some new healthy habits in all the different categories of your life. Personal development was very, very, very key for everything I've been able to accomplish in my life.
That's what I love about your CEO stylist, is that you deal with content and you deal with personal development. Mm-hmm. And the last thing, we already said this before, I want to say it again. Get your curriculum in order. The way you get your curriculum in order, write this down. Write down 10 points that you know. Just write 10 points. Just write down 10 points that you know. Boom, 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 boom. Once you write down the 10 points, you can start with 5. under each 5, what are 3 things you know about that point?
Right.
So write down, let's start with 5. Write down 5 points you know, big things. So I say I know how to help you push past your hurdles. I know how to jumpstart you when you're stopped. I know how to help you get a book done. I know how to help you build your speaking career. You know how to monetize.
So for me, short hair, I broke it down. I knew how to mold hair. I knew how to relax hair. I knew how to cut hair. I knew all the different cutting techniques with.
Before this business, you know how to show CEOs how to build.
CEOs.
Business.
So yes, I knew how to build clientele. Use YouTube to build my business. Once I had a successful clientele built off of conversations, use social media for business. I have learned how to allocate my finances so that I'm not living off of everything that I make personally.
You knew how to grow online revenue. So now, all those things made up CEO Stylist.
Right.
Because she took all the things she knew, then under each one, she now has about 10 points.
Yeah.
That if 10 points, I'm putting it lightly, she got like 20 points under each one.
Each one could be an individual course.
And each week, she teaches that. So what are the 5 things you know that you're an expert in, the IP? And then what's 3 points under each one?
Right.
That's your curriculum.
Right.
Get your curriculum down. Okay, so I'm sure we went 2 minutes, way beyond 2 minutes. So now, so you started with 300 slots in this program. And now you have less than 250 slots left.
235, maybe.
You got less than 235 slots left. So, and you just opened it up, so it's gonna go fast. And we haven't even really done a big launch. So I want for a moment for you to talk about CEO Stylist.
So the CEO Stylist, as you can see, is hairdressers, beauty professionals working on their business instead of just only focusing.
I say everybody, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's business. It's like literally when
I'm gonna talk to stylists, but
right.
I would be hooking my caboose and listening.
If you have a service that you're selling, you could totally jump in and it doesn't even matter what I say. You just replace it with your business. But the first thing I wanted to understand for myself and for my members is understanding where you are in your business, because at different levels of business, you should be
things.
Yes, you should be focusing on different things. And the industry is so loud telling you, you need this, you need getting clear on where you are and what you should be focusing on so you can know your key actions. And then we figure out, once you figure that out, what does it look like for you to take those actions? By when will you do it? So the first week is all about figuring out where you are. Second week is turning conversations into cash. We dive deep.
Say that again.
Turning conversations into cash. Getting out and getting your books filled the way you would like them. So there's a myriad of ways we do that, but there's a challenge. I love this week because typically everybody makes their money back within the second week.
So what I love about this is I've watched her coach people to make back the entire investment that they made to get into CEO Stylist just by doing the work from week 2.
Just do the work. So there's live class every Monday, but then there's PDF homework forms throughout the week. So you're literally diving deep into your business, figuring out where you are and where you want to go. And when you figure out where you want to go, we talk about it, we come up with a strategy. The third week is all about finances. Is one of my favorite weeks because I show you how you're going to create the time freedom. I show you how to stop living off of all of the income. Most beauty professionals are living off of everything that they make, because no one taught us that I should pay myself as an employee. There should be an account for my business. So we dive deep into money so that you understand how you can finally breathe. And you figure out your numbers that you want to make to be on track, whether you're 6-figure, whether you want to do 5 figures, whatever your financial goal is. We dive deep into what do you want to make, how do you get there. The last week we talk about outcome goals and understanding your key performance indicators within your business for every goal that you've created over the last 3 weeks. So everything that we've learned, everything we've talked about.
What I love about this is that you set goals, but a lot of times people don't know how to measure those goals. And you only hit goals that you can measure.
Yes.
You only hit outcomes that you can measure. What doesn't get measured you don't get the results. So what's really cool about it is that she does that. So it's 4 weeks.
Yep.
I love it. Particularly it's for stylists. I mean, it is. It's for people in the beauty industry. And so I just believe that industry is a valuable industry to all of us. We all know someone in that industry. We love someone in that industry.
Right.
We appreciate someone in that industry. And we want them to win. And it's time that the beauty industry gets the return on the investment that they put out. They make a bunch of beautiful men and women in the world. And I think we need to make sure that we're taking care. So I love the fact that you're taking care of them. I know that people can go to LakeishaMichelle.com. Is that so? They can go to LakeishaMichelle.com. Let me from my Facebook page. Let me just say I highly recommend. Let me spell Lakeisha Michelle. It's someone put this in the chat room. So it's L-A. You see that KEISHA Michelle.com. LakeishaMichelle.com. Again, put that up again. Lakeisha Michelle. Someone type that in. Earl, Cole, Jean, Monica, Laz, Nancy. One of you guys.
Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, you guys type that in. And I want you to go over to Lakeisha Michelle's site. What I love about CEO Stylist is that the value of this program is about $1,000. I mean, easily, effortlessly. And I love it because it's under $400. It's under $400, you know. So I love it. I value it. For everyone who's considering going, they can all go over to LakeishaMichelle.com. Now, what I do know is that you have created a finance for some people, a to-pay. You've also created a Memorial Day special. So
if it's still there.
If it's still valuable. I mean, if it's still open, because people jump in and register ASAP.
Yeah. And so I sent the offer to my private list first, but
which is how many people?
What is that? 600 people.
Okay, so you have 5 tickets.
So 5 tickets are available right now for $300. It's not it times out. So when the tickets are gone, that quantity's gone. But for Memorial Day, it is available for $300 right now.
LakeishaMichelle.com.
Yep.
So
thank you, Lysandra.
Yeah, so thank you so much, Laz. Love you, Mama. You're always that backup girl. So we just want to share some points to you, because what I believe is that success leaves clues. I'm blown away by her. I'm blown away that she can create revenue so effortlessly. She literally has, I don't know if you guys can even fathom this, because I couldn't when I first witnessed it. She's created a lifestyle that has time freedom and location freedom. So we're out here in Barcelona loving it. Oh my God, it's amazing out here. And she's like, oh, I might come back for another month. And I was like, okay, well, let's plan it. I got to plan stuff, y'all. I'm like, okay, so let's see, what's the next month I'm sort of free. I think I can do the end of December, early January. I'm trying to walk out to see when I don't. She was like, okay, well, I was thinking of August, but if you need to wait that long, I'm like, did the student just become the teacher? And look, I'm smart enough to know when somebody teaching me. My ego ain't gonna get, my ego's not gonna get hooked. And so she has a sense of space freedom, travel freedom, and time freedom. And here's what I know we're moving into, a place where we all want more freedom in our lives. So this may not be for everyone. If it wasn't for everyone and you just jumped in and you wanted to see what was going on, pass the information on to somebody that it is for. If it's not for you, great. Pass it on to the person that this is oxygen for them. You know, after all, why else would we be up at 3:17 in the a.m.?
I got TT up, Lord have mercy.
Because I love y'all. And I want to share her with as many people in my tribe as possible. So I know my team didn't know I was going to do this. They wonder what the heck. She's supposed to be on vacation. You ain't supposed to be, you know, when I put the braids in, y'all know I'm on, it's my vacation time. But
You're welcome.
I've been watching her, and I said I would be remiss if I didn't share her with my tribe. So I love y'all on Keisha's platform. Love you guys on Keisha's platform. But you guys know on my platform that I only want to bring you the things that's going to bring you value. And I would be remiss if I did not bring you Lakeisha Michelle.
Thank you.
So I hope that you felt inspired tonight. Y'all see me real plain face, which y'all know I'm okay with. And I hope that you guys, LOL, I love you, Allie.
Z money.
Right, Z
sleep money.
Right, money, back of the head money. So we're going to go to bed.
Time to go to sleep.
We're gonna go to bed, and so we can wake up tomorrow and go shopping.
You're welcome.
And we're gonna go tomorrow. We're gonna go to Picasso's museum.
And I'm excited about
We're
that.
going to Picasso's museum tomorrow.
I think that's where Jay-Z did the rap thing.
Yeah, Jay-Z did the rap thing at Picasso's museum. And then we're going to get on a plane, and we're going to go back to Ibiza, which is the island.
Yeah.
And we're going to go on a yacht. We're going to go boating on a yacht, Ibiza.
So Lisa's been crazy busy working, and I've been in the background booking things.
So yeah, so far I know we're gonna go on a yacht.
I
We're
booked
gonna go to
a
Picasso.
penthouse. It is beachfront.
We're at a beach house penthouse. We're at a
Concierge
beachfront.
texted us today and was like, "Here are your options for
drivers." She got us drivers showing up and black long cars. She did it all. I'm not. My vacation time. I'm like, here's my credit card.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, amen. So hopefully we can inspire you to be extraordinary. Don't settle for normal. Get your grind on. Get your prayer on. Get your sales on. Get your curriculum on. Get your walking on, your talking on. Meet a stranger because they might be your next friend or your next consumer.
That's it.
Hopefully we inspired you in some way. We honor you. This is not about bragging. This is about sharing possibility. Because when you can touch somebody who's touching something different in life, that means it's for you. And that there's nothing we've talked about that's not for you.
Right.
That's not for you.
Right.
And so we love you. We appreciate you. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Good night. Going to sleep.
Bye, YouTube.